Good afternoon. It's Wags Chicago. It's still the April 28th of 21, 4/28 of the year 2021. Sure it is. Okay, this has popped up on the tweet, and I'm also going to touch here on the left screen about an old ID 2020 that everybody seems to forgot about. If you think none of this was planned out, this ID 2020 was supposed to be ready by October 1st, 2020, right here. Deadline. And if you remember during the Karachi outbreak, during old Humpty's term, due to circumstances resulting from the, whatever, the Karachi bug, the national emergency declaration, etc. That's the other question I have. We're still under this. Anybody got any questions about that? What was it? March 14th, 21st, something like that? Good old Humpty signed over the country. Did we go back under president rule or no? Nobody's talking about this, and I'm not an expert in law. However, the way I understood at the time, and there was controversy even at the time, when he went to good old FEMA's headquarters and signed over the government's what do you call it, laws or whatever to them. I don't know what you call that. The republic to whatever this is. This is all because of the buildings that fell, by the way. All these laws came out of that. So did we go back? Did FEMA release control back to the president? Or whatever the president is, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore anyways. But if so, then we're not under an emergency state. Thus, you can't do EUA, etc. So my guess is a common sense idiot. We're still under national emergency declaration. I don't need to look it up because they're still getting away with the scam. So that's the only way they could do it. You're bypassing. When everybody asks why are they ignoring that document, it's because of this. These guys are running it, or they were, and it was supposed to be for 6 months, I believe. That's why I'm just going off the top of my head. So we were figuring by October of last year, it should have been switched back out of emergency state. Because I don't know what this emergency is still. Like, you see them throwing out ventilators now, and you all been scammed. Like, when are you going to realize this? And then you're all tripling down, quadrupling down. I want 16 masks on my face. I need 4 more. Let's say 4. 4 more of those icky stickies. So I'm double and triple safe. Like, you're not. You're being tricked. But my point is 2 things. Are these guys still in charge? And I believe they are, in my own opinion. From the way I understood the law at the time, but it was hard to even understand. I'm not a lawyer. But here, October 1st deadline. That would have been the deadline of October 21 or 20. See what I'm saying? This would have been the exact deadline. He declared the emergency in March of last year. October would be 6 months exactly. See what I'm saying? Or no? Anyways, watch this. This guy, I'm going to blow this up bigger so you can see it better. This guy is at University of Pennsylvania or something. Where's he at? He's at some college. You'll see it in a second. It's on the ATM. Look at this ATM machine. If you don't think they've got plans for you and you think you're going back to normal, take a look at this. Is that like a laser scanner for your face? Facial ID, maybe? You're going to see one on the side here, too. Is that scanning your plates? That's what he says. I don't know if you could hear the audio. It sounds low here. Is that? It looks like an insert. So you have to put your new ID coming. And by the way, once they get you on that ID, you're never going back to there's no way. They will be able to turn your money off. They'll be, that's coming next. It's already here. They're just rolling it out. Once you go to that digital new system, they can flip the switch and turn off your money anytime they want. They can do that now, but they usually got to go to courts and whatever. Now they'll just go click, and it's some private company did it, so you got no recourse, right? Because hey, the government didn't do it; it's a private company doing it. This is how they're getting away with this, by the way. The government would never be allowed to do this to you, but a private company, I guess, can. You're okay with that? Oh, that ain't the chip in your wrist. Hello? And if you think that's a scam, good old DARPA just announced last week they got a chip for your arm that will tell you if you got the crotch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, this ain't creepy, huh? I'm trying to see what school this is. It says on here somewhere. Yeah, that's not an insert. So that's going to be either reading your eyes, maybe. That looks like laser in there where he's touching right there. Or, you know, Amazon. Hang on, stand by. All right, go back to the split screen. I'll let that keep playing over here just so you can see the equipment. Here, Amazon. I did a video on this a while back. It's creepy. Here we go. What does that look like? See this? You scan it. Scan it. Oh my, watch this. Amazon wants to speed up shopping trips. Yeah, it's so slow. You know why? Because you got to ring yourself up. That's the first reason it's slow. And there's only one employee with 30 registers closed now whenever you go to these stores. Anyways, they want to speed up shopping trips by letting users pay with the palm of their hand. Huh, what is this? Because it looked just like that. The company on Tuesday launched Amazon One, a new biometric, I hate that word nowadays, technology that enables shoppers to enter the and pay for items at stores by placing their palm over a scanning device. What's it reading, by the way? Because this thing will tell you when I did this video on this. This thing doesn't have a chip in your skin. How are they reading your biometrics? Oh, I could tell you how, but I can't say it because it's a name called Hydro. And then what's that stuff you eat in Jello? Gelatin. So hydrogelatin, you get it? How are they reading your biometrics? Oh, radar. That's another possibility. The Google Home 2 thingy that you idiots are putting in their homes that listens to you, calls the cops on you, tells your shrink on you, calls your doctors on you. Yeah, all that. That has a radar chip in it. Just did a video about that not too long ago. It knows who you are in your room by your heart rate. Not just your heart rate, your EKG. So what are they doing to get to know who you are? And it's on this ATM over here. This look, if you flip this thing sideways, it looks like the face of this. No or no? Yeah. If you want to look it up, this Amazon thing is really creepy, and the technology is, boy, that sensor looks just like this thing. Yeah, these guys, this isn't planned out at all. Not at all. There's no way they spent billions of dollars on all this equipment just at a fluke. Maybe the one day there'd be a Karachi bug going around. With, by the way, hang on. I just want to remind people you're doing all of this. The muzzles, you gave up all your rights, and everybody's glad to do it for a germ. This is CD Charlie right here, or Child Damaging Corporation, or Corporation for Damaging Children, however you want to look at it, because they're pumping out how they're going to really get these little kids. Why? For this. Because you won't have your ID, let's say, or your chip that you're going to have to get. Whatever the chip's going to be. DARPA said it's a chip, but it's not a chip. It reads your blood through your skin with a tag that they use currently. Look up the diabetes machine that was made by DARPA. It's the same technology. It doesn't probe, it doesn't have prongs that go in your skin, but somehow it's going to know if you're sick. I know how, because I've reported on it. You may want to look that up, but here's the point. Even if you don't, if you're 19 and under, 99.997, that's almost 100%, you're fine. If you're 20 to 49, 99.98. 50 to 69, it drops a hair, 99.5. That the Karach won't do nothing. You see what I'm saying? Oh my. So all of this is for this that was supposedly a 1918 event, which it's not, in my opinion. According to their numbers, that's not my opinion, basically, but whatever. Anyways, if you think none of this is staged and planned and this ain't the greatest show on earth, then I can't help it. This is way Chicago.